He doesn't do electricity, huh?
I think his boy does electricity.
Oh, yeah.
What you're about to witness, it's a year's worth of renovations that should have never taken a year really, more like 2 months tops. But if you've been through renos, you guys know it never goes according to plan. And while we wanted to come up with something slightly different this time, well, it turns out that making a studio that would allow us to push this channel into the millions was just the start of problems I didn't see coming. Listen, I'm really expanding the business. Currently, we're going through renovations. I'm expanding the production side. Let me show you what our expansion's looking like. It's been like 7 months actually. They've been trying to finish one room. But our guy is so slow, man. Okay, so check this out. Very good. New floors. It used to be carpet. We're putting all the trims. This is the wall that's getting demolished so we can have access to the other office. And it's gonna be one big office. The lights, they have to go. We're changing those lights. We have a little counter with water here, which we really need. It just adds more space for us to keep making YouTube videos, cool stuff, and just really try to up our production a bit. Try to work a bit faster. Make sure I spend more time on reviewing and gathering information. So yeah, this is gonna be good.
A supplier?
Yeah, I'm sure Sattwic has a supplier for the aluminum panels. Maybe ideas for a concrete wall if you don't want to necessarily go wallpaper, or maybe the wallpaper is the cheapest option. Sattwic, John, Walid, Kevin, all of us, we actually went to high school together. Turns out Sattwic is the one that studied architecture and engineering. He now is responsible for some of the biggest projects in the country, including our brand new Apple store in Montreal. So he decided to work with us in order to help us out a bit. And the main thing that happened here were designs, really. We wanted to envision to the best of our abilities the theme of this office. While designs were not 100% accurate to what we ended up doing, the theme and the vibe was more or less relatively the same. But the most important thing was putting a team of guys that could help us source some materials as well as build all of this stuff. Because the reality is that there was an immense amount of work to do. And the hardest part was dealing with all of our tech, dismantling everything, making sure our servers were up and running no matter what, separating production from renos, dealing with dust, and of course, getting ready for a damn demolition.
How many do we have? Feels like you've done this in your past life. Sir.
Hermano! Excuse me? It's a little too loud.
Holy shit. Come on,
Demolition was really step number 1 for us because really, aside from the floor, this is what really kick-started everything. That side needed new ceilings, new lighting, some electrical work done, and a lot of cleaning because demolition dust sticks to floors and walls like there is no tomorrow. And it can get really bad, so bad that I asked for help, so my mom, wife, and sister practically decided to help out on a Sunday. John is like insanely allergic to dust, so I kind of wanted to do as much cleanup as possible without him there. For now, I was doing more of the dirty work while Sattwic and John designed and really spent time trying to come up with how this studio was going to turn out. Because step 2 was changing the tiles on the ceiling. And I'll show you much later on how we got to this point because this made a huge mess like you cannot imagine. Let's just say it wasn't plug and play. By February 13th, 2026, we had a new tarp up because what used to be an entrance now became a place for us to store our equipment. That's right, we put up a whole new wall up in order to get rid of our old door. We brought in Roberto, who was responsible for executing Sattwic's ideas and basically built and put everything together. Because to be honest, this is where Jan and I's skills were capped. However, painting, we still paint. We've always painted.
How does it require more coats?
On the wall, like, or...
This whole time, John and I just realized that we haven't been painting properly, or at least we've been using shitty rollers to paint. And now the guy took the time to explain to us how to paint, how to use proper rollers, what rollers are good for the walls. So yeah, I think this is gonna turn out a lot better. I also have this entire chair coming, Live Renovo. That's a sponsored video. And that's gonna be part of this entire renovation because, well, I'm actually going to be changing my desk. Believe it or not, I kind of want to go minimal. I want to have like a concrete backdrop, change this to a concrete tabletop. Really, I want to transform the whole thing. Like technically, this entire space is going to be changing once the other side is fully done. Jen and I just primed the walls. We primed the door. We're going to be repainting it. And we actually got that black paint that I was talking about. All this here that you guys see, like all this, is going to be blasted with black. Meet my landlord, the man responsible for our delays. However, extremely nice guy. It's impossible to get mad at him. He technically lets us do whatever we want and supports our project, so it's hard because he's a dope guy. Just really slow when it comes to renos, which is why we hired Roberto. And it's why some stuff John and I took upon ourselves to complete. Like the cage. We had this idea and Roberto put it all together. The concrete panels, these are from Wall Theory. We wanted concrete to span a bit everywhere across the office. And with that, of course, our aluminum stainless steel panels. These were extremely hard to source. In fact, we went as far as wrapping MDF boards to see if we could cut costs and save time. While we had Sattwic and Roberto figure that out, John and I were shopping for stainless steel like furniture that would live in our cage. And I kid you not, we actually found a lot of this stuff at IKEA. This, by the way, is always sold out, like always. A lot of what we got that day is part of a backyard collection they released not long ago.
Oh, it's the square one?
Yeah, remember it said we couldn't purchase because there was no more? We got the 2 last ones.
Oh, nice.
I think we needed 3.
So this is like a collection that apparently is sold out all the time, and now there's like a bunch of them. This is like for outside, believe it or not.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
It's my turn to carry stuff. Okay, John, your turn. It's like really going chrome. And then there's this one that's really freaking nice. $139. Pretty good. So we ended up getting even more stuff. Like, look at this. This is a lot of freaking stuff.
Whoa, you just got it, bro.
Wow, I'm so out of shape, man. I actually got a personal trainer. I'm going once a week at least, so I can sort of like accommodate my schedule to that change in my life, which I know you guys might think it's stupid, right? I can make time for the gym. Well, I've been having to do so many projects all at the same time and I kind of have no time. But yeah, listen, I'm trying to make that change in my life. I want to be fit. Oh my God. All right. There's a lot of stuff to bring upstairs and now we have to build it all. That's the funny part. R6 also needs like a major wash. It is so dirty. I'm gonna box this here and we'll bring it in. We'll put it on top.
On top of the table, right?
Yeah, we'll put it right away. Hey, right.
Yeah, this is so much nicer now.
April 9th, 2026. This is where things were slowly starting to make sense. It wasn't perfect, not even close actually, but the bigger picture was finally starting to take shape. And we were happy because some of the furniture we bought at IKEA was not as expensive as we thought it would be, especially the outdoor sets. Transparently, guys, a lot of people on Instagram doing these type of themes within their homes, and because it's starting to slowly become a mainstream thing, There are furniture sets that cost an arm and a leg, so for now, we were happy with the amount of money we had spent and the way things were looking. However, the bigger news was the day we finally sourced and received the stainless sheets. I got a massive hookup by a guy Jan trains with at the gym, a huge hookup actually. We got 8 stainless steel sheets that were incredibly heavy. It took almost 3 guys to carry a few sheets, and even at that, damn, it was super heavy. Luckily, Roberto was going to take care of it and install them all.
Today is like April 25th, I think. I'm completely moving the desk because we're installing like stainless steel panels right here, and then I'm gonna put concrete all behind the desk. I'd say we're like at the final stages of like the complete renovation of the office. After that, Jan and I have to paint and things like that, but it's looking pretty good. Right now I just need to figure out where I'm gonna put the desk because I still need to work and I still need to produce stuff. So Jan's stuff is not moving, but I'm thinking of putting the desk here for now, just to have something working really. So this here is literally our whole networking system. Cables literally go everywhere. Like that cable goes all the way to another spot we have rented in this building. And there's more cables going other places. I'm lucky enough that this week I don't really need my setup because I'm mainly filming the GT3 RS. I'm gonna mainly be outside, so that's good. I can just plug this in and edit, but I don't need to film here. At least John's not losing anything. If he needs to film stuff for his Instagram, he can do it here. Things are looking like a mess, man. Look at it's a mess in here. Anyways, stainless steel panels here. Gonna look awesome. Concrete here, and our boy's gonna start cutting them pretty soon. We have all our panels pretty much here. These are extremely, extremely heavy. I can't even begin to explain.
I just woke up with a feeling, a choice to make and to believe in. Rest my case, I hope you see it. So hear me out, I'll keep on dreaming.
I'm gonna clean this edge right here. And this one's all right. See, like this, right? Let me show you guys the new, not so new office because it's still not done. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. We've been literally moving things like everywhere, as you guys can see. Like Jan now works here, which makes no sense. Our whole Husky unit is right here. My desk is now here. The cage is like 99% done. And we've got the lighting fixtures sort of dangling off the ceiling. It's a project. It's one hell of a project. And we are trying to invest money into it because we want you guys to subscribe. And we want to get to 1 million subscribers. So bad that we're actually trying completely new things. And then this is like the last part that's gonna get installed here. We are demolishing this entire thing, and I bought a brand new kitchen, pretty much. Jen and I do wish we owned the building, but we actually don't. One day though, we will. Once we hit 1 million subscribers, we will buy a building and do some crazy stuff. For now, we've got this to work with, and we're pretty happy.
There was a lot more painting to be done, but the worst part was the ceilings. We bought these drop ceilings off Amazon, and while they look amazing and work 75% of the time, the other 25% is like hell. Hell, because it requires us to cut them in super weird shapes. We kept running into issues along the way, things like the sprinkler system, the tiles on top that were closer to the wall were never complete tiles, so we had to cut super weird shapes. And with those challenges came a lot of dust everywhere, to the point that it would dirty the new ceiling. And myself, yes.
Not bad. Literally had to wash my face in the bathroom. Look at all this. We've been like cutting and breathing all this because Practically, we're pretty much cutting panels in order to fit them on the ceiling. See, this is what the ceiling looks like right now. And we've been cutting technically all day almost. We also started sanding the walls a bit because we're technically gonna start painting tomorrow. Now we gotta pretty much clean all this mess to put up the tarp for painting and yeah, keep working on the office. It's definitely a lot of work, especially because well, after we're done, we kind of gotta clean all the panels. They're disgusting. Like, look how dirty they are. Oh, we're gonna take some Windex to try to clean these up.
The next few days were spent painting the rest of the office, and of course, I needed to get a few more panels from Wild Theory. Luckily, I had a whole pallet of these at home. Wild Theory sells a bunch of different panels if you guys are interested, and they are not heavy at all since they are made out of like a high density foam. I got quite a few boxes because we wanted to install them along my desk setup wall.
Question for you guys. These are my thoughts regarding what I'm gonna do with my setup. So there's this one thing I kind of want to try. So it's either I go the MacBook route and I fully load a MacBook Pro, or maybe we can do a Mac Studio, or this baby right here, this mini custom PC. So one of those three computers will be powering my desk setup. So the question is, what do you guys want to see? Because I can take this, put a 5080 in it and call it a day, or I can pretty much just configure a Mac. So Jen and I decided that it's probably best to not have a baseboard. I mean, it looks cleaner like so, but we can use this to sort of maybe cover the imperfections. It's not the same color, but maybe we can do something like this. Yeah, maybe it doesn't look the nicest, but we can find something to really flush that panel and make it look better. 'Cause I don't know about you guys, but putting these things at the bottom, it's not gonna look nice.
The desk setup for now was the main priority. I wanted everything to start from there. I wanted all these walls to be completely prepped in order for Roberto to come in and finish putting these panels together. Honestly, this industrial gray faux concrete panels were pairing so well with these stainless steel sheets. We even decided to avoid putting the trims at the bottom because we thought the full panel looked super clean. We very much wanted for both materials to span the entire wall. This, in my opinion, is what was going to make this entire desk setup truly different.
Take a look at how clean it is. Stainless steel. I need to unwrap a few pieces, but look at that. It's looking pretty solid, huh? I need to unwrap the whole thing. And I also need to clean all of this. Yeah, like all of it. This thing is holding that panel. I think it should already be glued on. Take off pretty much all the tape. Throw this stuff away, I guess, along with some of this. But I think I might keep this stainless steel just in case. And of course, my new desk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, believe it or not, after months of work, I'd say the office is about 65% complete. And a lot of what is left is mainly furniture. And of course, a lot of cleanup. But realistically, I feel like within this theme, tech looks so freaking good. I want this to be a lab, really. I want the studio to feel like a living space lab, if it makes sense. We are going to modernize it. I feel like at the end of the day, we are going to make it feel like a living space. A bit of like modern tech Batman vibes is what we want. And you guys are going to be part of it because in the comments down below, you can give us ideas, feedback, and everything you think we should do in here. For now, the most important thing for John and I is to organize this to the best of our abilities to be able to go back to production, so we can keep making videos as we start ordering furniture, shop for some of the tech that will be living within our desks, as well as wait for our new kitchens.
There's still a good amount of work to be done, but at least things are looking different. I mean, look, ceiling is different. I'm also still shopping for my desk setup. I've got a wide arm, a wide Shure mic, this mini fuse I want to try, cable management rack, monitor mounts. My PC is currently resetting, so I got that going on. I still need to install this light strip in the back that's gonna glow yellow. It's gonna look really nice. This is still where I'm working at for now, and the cage, well, the cage, it still needs a lot of work. But things are coming along, like our stainless steel wall. Check this out. Full stainless steel wall. And I'm gonna have a desk right there. It's It's gonna look absolutely mint. This is actually probably the desk that's gonna move there, although I'm still not 100% sure. The cool thing about breaking this episode in 2 episodes is that you guys get to help us decide a few things. If there's anything, like literally guys, if there's anything you guys think we should do different, please let us know. If you have any recommendations for materials, any desk setup ideas, just let us know. You guys will be part of this entire renovation. There's still work to be done, but yeah, it's looking different. It's looking very different. Jana's gonna get a stainless steel desk, and it's gonna be, we're trying to make an L stainless steel desk. We want something different. We want things to be very different. Like I said, for now, this is what I'm gonna use, but let me know down below if you guys think I should just max out a MacBook Pro and rock that on this setup. But yeah, it's time for me to go back to work. I need to finish this entire thing, and my PC's rebooting now, so yeah, enjoy your Sunday.